Our Rays Midbelt Music Band of the Week coming from the Sioux City North High School Band, the Stars Ensemble, with a great performance to add to the Friday night flair. Welcome back to the Zone. So many great games already tonight, but now I guess you could say we're out of halftime, ready to kick off the second half of our action.
That is right. Crossing the border over to Nebraska now, where the defending Class C1 state champs of Pierce. Blue Jays visiting Omaha Roncalli in a battle of top 6 unbeatens. In this one, Pierce won last year's matchup 57-35, but it's a fresh-look Blue Jays bunch this year with new head coach Darren Suxdorf. Second half, Chris Heyman-Macias, he gets the TD on the option pitch. Just like that, it's 21-17 Pride. But the Blue Jays, you know they bounce back. Caden Froelich, he gets the call, and he is going all the way, dragged down into the end zone for the touchdown, 24-21, as Pierce powers past Roncalli, 37-28 the final.
Ponca with 2 shutouts in his first 3 games, looking to keep Braylon Anderson and the Oakland Craig Knights offense at bay. Starting off here with OC, knocking on the door. Anderson connecting with Jeremiah Drunkenmiller in the backfield. He goes to the outside, and he has some room to operate, finding his way into the end zone for OC. A big touchdown there for the visitors. On the flip side, Ponca on the move. They're going to Tucker McGill on the screen pass, and check this out. How about the blocking from the Ponca team and the moves by McGill, breaking tackles left and right. A little move there to get in the end zone. A big play there for the home team, but it'd be Oakland Craig taking down Ponca 34-16.
Another local undefeated matchup. The Stanton Mustangs, undefeated team, mind you. They scored over 50 points in all 3 wins. GACC looking to snap its skid against Stanton. First quarter, those Mustangs knocking on the door. Toss to Parker Wiedemann. He goes in untouched from 8 yards out. Stanton on the board. Blue Jays looking for that response on their possession, but the handoff botched and fumble. Recovered by Becker Pullman of the Mustangs. Pullman would get that reward. He gets the toss coming right at you, and he finds Pater from 16 yards out, untouched into the end zone. As Stanton wins big again, 58-12 the final.
Down to Class D1, Pender paying a visit to Wisner Pilger. The Gators outscoring its foes 88-40 in Week 1. First quarter, Pendon's Owen Kneifel with a run up the middle, pulverizing the defender at the goal line. 3-yard touchdown. Pendragons going up by 7. Jump ahead a little later on. Gators down 14. Pass from Walker out to Logan Nelson, 15 yards. Has WP at the doorstep, and they would knock it in. 4th down. Ott with a nice fake. He scampers in on the far side to pull the Gators within 8 points, but Pender would go on to win it 33-12.
North South Dakota Slate, EPJ hosting McCook Central Montrose. Huskies aiming to bounce back after its 14-game win streak snapped last Friday. Starting off in the first quarter, junior quarterback Keaton Gale calling his own number, breaks the tackles and some ankles on his way to a 45-yard run. Good luck catching him. That very next play, this time Gale again, but he finds junior tight end Ashton Fairbanks for the score. Just like that, Huskies strike first, 7-zip. Still in the first, score still at 7-0. McCook Central quarterback Lane Deuce chased out of the pocket. He finds Ty Morrison for a 15-yard gain and a Cougar first down, catching with the fingertips. The Huskies, they go on to win big on homecoming night, 36-8 the final.
In North Sioux City, Dakota Valley and Millbank. Panthers D allowing just 9 points per game thus far. Starting off in the second half, DV up big 28-zip. The Panthers handed off to Jackson Boonstra, weaving his way 15 yards to put Dakota Valley up 35-0. Still in the second quarter here, Millbank, they're forced to punt, and it's muffed by a couple of Panthers, and Bulldog big man Emmett Hansen falls on top of them to give them the ball back in good position. They would turn it over again. This time it's DV quarterback Drew Lucken finding Trey Peel, 55 yards for the score. Panthers going up 42-0 after the extra point. That indeed would be the final score. DV wins it 42-zip.
Run, Trey, run. And finally, Hartley Nubbin Sanborn taking on Akron Westfield. Hawks have won 3 of the last 4 meetings in this one. First quarter, Akron's ball around the 20-yard line. Leighton Koch, you know that name, passes deep to Jackson Terpstra in the end zone. What a catch. 25-yard pitch and catch for that touchdown. We're still in the quarter. Hawks ball near the goal line. Adam Shearholtz gets the handoff, crossing the goal line for the score. Put it on the board. Now it's the second quarter. Leighton Koch again in trouble. Deep to Tatum Wilkin. Another big play. This time 40 yards to the house and 30 plus more. That's 70 yards, mind you, for your math majors. Akron Westfield wins it 36-8 the final.
Now for a look at some of the other scores around Siouxland. South Sioux City staying unbeaten with a big 67-7 win over Omaha South, while Sergeant Bluff Luton, they fell to Harlan 42-6.
And also in 8-man, Remsen St. Mary's taking down Boyer Valley 12-7, staying undefeated. The Hawks, as well as Woodbury Central, standing tall over Galen Catholic 43-14, the final. For the rest of the scores, head on over to our website. That's SiouxlandProud.com.
Got to take another break, but don't go anywhere just yet.
We'll announce our nightly awards, including the award everyone wants, Top Stop, and Player of the Week honors. Stay in the zone.
Hi, this is Avon Ellington, SportsZone Week 3 Player of the Week. Stay tuned to find out who the next winner is.